bears and fucking deer and shit. Oh my god.
And if you feel like you're doing the max, do more. Gotcha, bitch. You thought I was gonna say good job. Nope. If y'all have been watching my channel, you know, keeping up a little, you might know I'm slightly an outdoorsman. I made a video a little while back called Death Mountain or something like that. How the mountain almost took me. I forget. That's a true story. That's a very true story. If you haven't watched that video, go and watch that because it is low key. Like, I think it's a little hoot. It's a hoot. All right. So go watch that and enjoy it, frankly, because today is something of a part 2, but not really, but kind of, but yes. But because me and my friends who were involved in the Death Mountain story, we could not bear the loss. Okay, we could not bear the loss of a mountain, a lowly mountain defeating us, all right? And leaving us running away with our tail tucked between our legs. Fuck no. Fuck no. So we went back. Yeah, we went back to Death Mountain. Sorry, that's for the thumbnail. Truthfully, I meant to record more while I was out there. Like, I meant to record this whole video while I was out there, but I just really didn't give a fuck. You know, I wasn't trying to record a video. I was truthfully trying to revel in my victory, because this time we did conquer Death Mountain. We did it, but it was no easy feat. Let me tell you this. If we would have kept going on Death Mountain after seeing the actual hike, like the full hike, 100% I would not be making this video because I would be dead. I'll tell you how fucked up this snow had us, because we passed the area that we had to turn around at, our first camp, within an hour and a half. Truthfully, it was humbling. It was super humbling to see how bad you can really lose, because that first hour of the hike was the simplest. And then we got past that. That was only the first mountain. Death Mountain was one mountain. We climbed almost 10. I'll tell you what, it was not a good time, but we made it. Every fucking one of us, okay? It's truthfully astonishing because it's a testament to what you can do, what I can do, what, you know, my friends that were there, what is possible with our minds and bodies, you know, how much pain and suffering you're willing to go through and are able to take to get something done. I think everybody once in their life should try and have an experience similar to that. Pack a little 40-pound bag and go out to the woods and hike 30 miles for days. You will be different when you return, and it's not like you're going to come back and be like,
I saw things out there. There was bears and fucking deer and shit. Oh my god.
You're not going to have war flashbacks. You'll probably believe in yourself a little more. Dead ass. Because let me talk about it. It really isn't about the fact that we climbed the mountain. It isn't about the fact that we slept out there for days or, you know, any of that. It's about the pain that we were in. Because, this is why I wish I recorded more, because the pain we were in really changed my mind about a lot of things. I was in constant pain. Like, my feet, I thought my feet were bleeding at one point. My friends, we were all, you know, getting dehydrated. We were all getting exhausted and achy, and our shoulders were hurting from the bag, and we were just, you know, dying out there. But we did not stop, because out there in the woods, if we stop, it's cold as shit. We're on the side of a mountain. There's no good place to camp right there. There's no water source. If we just stop, nobody's going to pick you back up. You're just going to die on the side of the mountain. And I think that's what I love the most about it, was that, like, I really do need to do this, because if I don't, I'm dead. And who else can I blame but me? When you no longer see stopping as an option, it really does, you know, I like living, you know, I want to live. So, and I think that was a vital experience for me to have. And I think that anyone watching this could do with an experience like that, because it really made me think about my external life, you know, like away from the mountain. On the mountain, you're not thinking about anything but what you're doing. But afterwards, on the car ride home, you can kind of like simmer and think like, dang, I have the ability to be in constant, you know, suffering all day, in pain, tired, working all day. I have the ability to do something for me and not stop. So why am I not living every day like that? That was my big thing. I do really think that a lot of people underestimate themselves. I underestimated myself. I really did not think that I could make it this far. A lot of my friends that came with me didn't think they could make it this far. But by the end of it, I remember I had a moment. I had a moment where I felt so proud of myself. I was like screaming out to the squad as we were hiking. I was like, I bet if I went to the gym right now, I could leg press 1,000 pounds. Next time I do leg day, stay posted for my reels, because next time I do leg day, I think I'm gonna try 1,000 pounds. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. And that's the type of confidence the mountain give me. All right, because I really, hate to, I'm beating it into the ground, but until you put yourself in a situation where you have no choice but to persevere, you really don't know what you can do. You really don't know what you can do. And I feel like I could have, after that experience, I know for a fact that I could have hiked for longer. I could have stayed out there for twice the time. Maybe 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. I don't know. But you will never know what you're capable of until you push yourself to the limit. And that's kind of just, I'm not trying to say like Handro Perk, new Superman. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you are Superman. You are your own fucking hero, bruh. Because now that I'm home, today is really my first actual day back. And I'm looking at life out of a different lens, bruh, because I really am seeing how much I'm able to do, how much I'm willing to do, how tired I'm willing to get, and how quick I'm able to get back up. And it's not just about the mountain. It's not just about the mountain. If you got fucking videos to make, you got the energy. You got the energy to make them. I promise you, you have the energy. If you have a gym to go to, you have the energy. If you have some meal preps to do, you have the energy. If you got some schoolwork to do, you have the energy. If you got some bitch to say hello to, you have the fucking energy. Stop acting like you don't have the goddamn energy, because you do. All right? Get the hell up. If you're in bed right now, unless it's the end of the day, if you just completed a successful day, go to bed happy. Dream good. But if it's middle of the day, it's early in the morning, you're watching this, you're in bed, you're chudding out, get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. All right? I'm so serious about y'all. Listen, y'all. I notice I've been making a lot of videos like this lately, but it's a real thing. The power of the mind is powerful. That's why they call it the power of the mind. I'm pretty much a scientist, so listen. I just want to tell y'all that you have a lot more within you than you could possibly imagine, because I didn't even know I had half of what I gave on the mountain. And now I feel like I got twice that. So listen, y'all. Put yourself in a bad situation. Put yourself in a situation, put yourself in a mindset where you have no choice but to complete it, but to persevere, but to be better. All right? Because that's the Handro Perk way. Listen, guys, that's all I got to say. If you in bed, get up. If you in bed, at the end of the day, get down. If you at the gym, get all around. All right? I just want y'all to know that you got a lot more that you could be doing. And if you feel like you're doing the max and you know you're doing the max, good. Do more. Gotcha, bitch. You thought I was going to say good job. Nope. Listen, y'all. That's all I got to say. I'm about to go to the gym. I low-key just hyped myself up. So, hey, that's all I got to say for y'all. Cue the ducks.
She wants a brand new, yeah, want me a handful. They come give it to me came for. Swing my chain like Django. We in the club taking pictures, getting them flicks, getting them angles.